Hello, my name is Danny Cazares, and for the first project we did a project on color theory. So what we did is we used different colors to make the colors that we don't have. For example, if we don't have a blue, then we would mix red and green to make the blue paint, and we would use this for our future projects. And we use Ms. Zarinum's color wheel that she made in college a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Not that long.
Our second project was inspired by Ocean Connectors because, as you guys may or may not know, all the sixth grade classes in National City School District go to Ocean Connectors to learn about birds and their habitat.
When we were at Ocean Connectors at Imperial Beach, the top row is some of us, we drew pictures of birds and we learned how to identify them by their looks and different noises. And on the bottom is artwork that we did inspired by Ocean Connectors, and we use acrylic paints to make cranes.
Our third project was a recreation of Brian Robson's campsite scene from Gary Paulson's book Hatchet, and it was very inspiring because at Camp Marston in Julian, we got to make a lean-to shelter, which he had to make as he was surviving, and we also had to learn about survival skills, which he also had to learn while he was stuck out in the wilderness.
In these pictures, on top, we had a project where we needed to recreate the scene of Brian trapped in the Canadian forest. However, on the bottom, our classmate Jose decided to forego the recreation scene and instead created the Cessna 406 airplane that Brian was in when he crashed into the Canadian forest.
Our fourth project was making birch trees from Hatchet using blue paint, acrylic paints, plastic cards, gift cards, or old credit cards on canvases.
In these pictures, these are some of our classmates working on the birch trees from Hatchet. And what we did is we used blue tape and we put it on a canvas as our birch trees, and we painted the background over the blue tape. And once the background was completed, we took off the tape and used credit cards and paint and black paint to decorate the design on the birch trees.
Our fifth project was done with our world teacher, Miss Mulligan, and we did self-portraits using tissue paper, watercolor paints, and black Sharpies on white construction paper.
The next project we did was also with Miss Mulligan, and we made ABC 3D letters, and we took the first initial of our names and we made them 3D out of cardboard, and we decorated them with cornstarch, paper mache, and acrylic paints.
Our seventh project that we did, since we learned a lot about ancient Egypt, we did ancient Egypt art, and as you can see, our classmate Sean is making the Eye of Horus, as well as our classmate Lexa. And down here is our classmate Mary Elaine, and she wrote a scene that was found in a tomb.
And these are some of the final projects that we did. And in that picture over there, our classmate Ryuchi was creating Anubis, which was the god of the dead in ancient Egypt. And these are some final projects of our paintings. This is Letza's Eye of Horus. This is my classmate Naomi's ancient Egypt birds, and these are my ancient Egypt birds.
Our eighth project was based on holiday art, and for Valentine's Day we did hearts on watercolor paper using oil pastels. And our teacher, she laminated the oil pastels, that way it can have this effect by fading into that color.
For the winter seasons, we did two projects. The first one on top is gingerbread homes. So how we made them is we used recycled milk cartons from the cafeteria, and we used that as our structure of the gingerbread house, and we then decorated them with frosting, graham crackers, and candy. and on the bottom are stockings that we all made for Christmas, and we used burlap and knitted them with yarn.
The last slide is about our performance art, and right here we are getting ready for our winter holiday song and dance performance, which was taught to us by a very great hip hop dance teacher. And over here we are getting ready for our ballroom dance dancing, which was also taught to us as a very professional ballroom dancer.
Now, 2 students from Miss Mountain's class will continue our presentation.